So, hi. Chapter 1, Section 6, we're about to introduce the idea of variables. A variable is a letter that represents a number. So, when you do this, you have a constant, which is actually a number. It doesn't change because it's constant. It doesn't change. That's like 4. Here, 4. And then the variable is some number, x. So this is your constant, this is your variable. An algebraic expression, see the algebra in there? Algebraic expression has at least one variable in a number sentence. So here we have 3 plus x. This is an algebraic expression with a constant and a variable. Now, the question is, what do I use this for? Well, word problem. Are you ready? This could be the expression for no matter how many kids are in my class, I always bring in 3 extra donuts for my favorite specialist teachers. So, in 3rd grade there were 27 kids in my class. In 4th grade there were 24 kids in my class. In 5th grade there were 28 kids in my class. This number varies. X equals how many kids are in your class. X plus 3 equals how many donuts I bring. So for 3rd grade, it's 27 plus 3, that's 30 donuts. For the 4th grade, it's 24 plus 3, that's 27 donuts. You see how this works? So how many kids in the class is what X is. That varies. 3 is how many favorite specialist teachers I have, and that never changes. So that's a constant. Got it? All right. The word evaluate means you're going to substitute the number for the variable. For example, I want you to evaluate n plus 7 where n equals 3. That means I want you to stick in 3 for n. I'm telling you n equals 3. So I want you to actually write that down. 3 plus 7. Well, that's 10. When n plus 7 where n equals 3, that is 10. What about if n equals 5? Well, now it's 5 plus 7. That's 12. And if n equals 11, 11 plus 7 is 18. See how that works? Your turn. We're going to plug in, I'm going to tell you what your variable equals. You're going to plug that number into the equation, and you're going to solve the equation. That's what evaluate means. So your job is you're going to solve m minus 4, where m equals 9, where m equals 12, where m equals 47. So write this down, push pause, come back when you're done. So if m equals 9, 9 minus 4 is 5, and 12 minus 4 is 8, and 47 minus 4 is 43. Do you notice that I showed my work? I did not just write those down, I actually wrote out the problem. Here's my problem. If you get this wrong, I need to be able to go back and find out why. Is it that you just can't subtract and you told me that 9 minus 4 is 6? Or are you doing something completely different that I need you to steer in the right direction? I need to know that, because the sooner I know that, the more likely you'll get a passing grade on your test. So, it's really important for me to see all your work. So, draw a big cloud around this so that I can see it, and we're going to move on. What if it gets more complicated? You know how to do some pretty complicated equations right now. What if it's 3x plus 2? Well, this means that it's 3 multiplied by x and then plus 2, where x equals 5. That actually means 3 times x, which is 5, plus 2. Now what am I going to do first? PEMDAS, I know I'm going to do the multiplication first. So I'm actually going to do 15 plus 2, and my answer is 17. And as soon as it got a little complicated, suddenly I started going down in my little V-shaped, upside down pyramid. 3 minus 3x plus 2, where x equals 7, that's 3 times 21 plus 2. Nope. I just skipped a step, sorry. 3 times 7 plus 2, because 3 times 7 is 21 plus 2, that's 23. And I don't know that you can see that anymore, but it's 23. All right, your turn again. We're doing n divided by 2 plus n for n equals 4. Oh my gosh, you have to stick a 4 in there and a 4 in there. And then you have to use PEMDAS to solve it the right way. Then, ooh, a challenge. You're going to do 6y squared plus 2y, and y equals 2. So you're going to stick a 2 in here. And are you going to do the multiplication first, or are you going to do the exponent first? What does PEMDAS say I do? And then here you've got a multiplication. Once you've done all your multiplication, then you can add them together. Okay? Give that a shot. Come back when you're done. Push pause. I'm coming apart. All right. Can you see it? What can you see? You can't really see underneath it. All right. So I did 4 divided by 2 plus 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2, plus 4 is 6. Now, how am I going to do this so you can see it? 6y squared plus 2y. 6 times 2 squared plus 2 times 2. 2 times 2. Okay. I'm going to take this up here now so that you can see it. 6 times 2 squared. Well, 2 squared is 4. 6 times 4 is 24 plus, and 2 times 2 is 4. And that makes 8. I'm going to do this part again. 6y squared. The first thing I'm going to do is y squared. That's 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. Now I have to do 6 times 4, and that's 24. Okay? If you have a question, write it down so that we can talk about it tomorrow. All right. Once again, we're a little more complicated. And here, what I want you to understand is 9 divided by n and 9 over n are the same thing. Fractions are a division sign. This is 9 divided by n. That's what this line is. All 1/2 is 1 divided by 2. That's what 1/2 is. So understand that division and fraction are the same thing. So when you see them, you know that they can interchange. So when you see a problem like 9 over n plus 2m, and you're like, oh, what do I do now? This is a division sign. So you're really doing 9 divided by 3 plus 2 times 5. I'm going to do 9 divided by 3 first. That's 3 plus, and 2 times 5 is 10, and that makes 13. Are you good? All right, now you're down to practice. So we've got 3 times t divided by 3 plus t for t equals 13. 9 plus 3p minus 5t plus 3 for p equals 2 and t equals 1. I don't know about you, but I like this stuff. I think this is interesting. It's like putting all the puzzle pieces together and having them just all magically work out. Now, leave yourself some space and go down a few steps, because you're going to have you're going to need 5 or 6 lines to work this out, unless you write big, in which case get more. 3m cubed, 3m to the 3, plus y divided by 5, plus 7m, m is 2, and y is 35. Okay? So, good luck. Stars, hazard signs, questions. See you tomorrow. Take care.